Hello, everybody. How you doing? Glad you could make it. You have me. You have him from down under. No intro video because dear old Mavavi decided to mess around with my Mavavi suite. So I had nothing that I could use. So it was like, oh, you have got to be kidding me. So I started doing it and it's just gone and crashed my machine. So I've been running around like a bloody idiot trying to get something. It's like, you know what? Have we been going for longer than 30 seconds? Yes, we have. Fuck it. Simple as we'll just go in cold. Steve's in. Says hello. Hello, Steve. How you doing? How's life? You enjoying not working? You getting lots of modelling done? I am catching up with a Voyager, I promise. I did this yesterday. Oh, I've got to cut all sorts of shit out and do this and drill this hole and drill that hole and do this and shave this, and it's all good fun. So anyway, how are you, John? Give me a chance.
I'm very well, Steph. Thank you for asking. I'm loving that t-shirt, by the way.
Thank you. You can get them from
the tornado decal sheet we're working on.
Yeah, it's from Basic 6.
Another note?
Yep, they're very good. They've got loads of stuff. This is my second one. I love it's just because it's got ejection seat on it, not ejector.
Ejector. Yeah, I know. It's a sore point with most gunnies I know.
Oh, yes. You never call it an ejector seat. Do you know why?
No. Can you explain that?
Right. If an ejection occurs, it leaves the whatever it's in. So the best way to explain it is on a gun, when you fire it, like say the old SLR, you fired it, the round came out. The round wasn't ejected, it was an ejection.
Yep.
The ejector is the bit of metal that stays in the gun that the round hits to be ejected.
Sure.
So an ejector is part of a gun, not an aeroplane.
So an ejector seat would leave itself in the plane and eject the pilot. An ejection seat leaves the plane with the pilot.
Yep.
Right.
There you go. It's simple. Even a BBC can get it. No, they can't. That's right. Can they? No.
Even avionics can understand it.
Yeah. About 2 years ago, BBC did a piece on ejection seats. It was absolutely awesome. The research they'd done was brilliant, apart from they called it an ejector seat.
Right.
So I went, BBC, being an ex-RAF armourer who works on, in quotes, ejection seats.
Yeah.
I feel that although this is a great piece, well-researched, you failed at the first hurdle to call it the correct name. Didn't name Martin, and I tagged Martin Baker in it. 5 minutes later, Martin Baker pops up with, totally agree with you, BBC, get it right. And the BBC came back in with, sorry, changed.
Right.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Anyway, sorry, we digress. We're talking bullshit. So, quickly before I get back to you, Steve has said, it seems like you're going well ahead of mine. Am I? Okay, you better catch up then, Steve. You said you got 90% of the PE done. I haven't. Sorry. I digress again. I'm good at digressing, John. You'll go.
Good. Yeah. So I've been. I haven't been too busy. I've been doing family stuff. It's been good. So I went down to Sydney yesterday, saw the in-laws, and
cool.
Not much happened down there, but it was really good. I've had a couple of meetings to attend and just appointments and everything else.
Yep.
Oh, and there's a model competition in our local area for our club on Sunday, and our annual build is our annual competition. We make the the subject's fairly vague, so we don't try to exclude anyone. You could be armor, cars, whatever. So the previous year was big cats, Jaguar, think about all the different options, Caterpillar, tractors, all that stuff. This year's one was twins, so twin booms, twin engines, twin, all that stuff.
Twin brothers?
And no, he didn't come. But there were about, about 20 odd entries, and I won it, which was humbling because there were some excellent models on the table, like much better than mine, quite frankly. But it came down to, it wasn't judged on seam lines and all that sort of stuff. It was purely it was voters' choice, first, second, third. So your choice would get 2 points for first. 3 for first, your first preference, 2 votes for your second, and 1 for your third. And then you put that in the computer, and it was a pretty solid win for mine, which is really surprising and very nice.
Good.
So yeah, so it's the second competition I've entered in about 30 years, and the second one I've won. So that's very nice. Have you got something on your lens? I could see it's probably sunlight, but you look like a saint or an astronaut.
Yeah, the sun's just...
Yeah. And I know you're not a saint.
Oh, God, no. One thing I'm not. I'm many things, but a saint is not one of them.
So, yeah, that's me caught up for the last week. I haven't destroyed anything this week, which is, uncharacteristic.
Well, it makes a change. It's not me breaking things.
Yeah. So, Tornado.
Yeah, how's it looking? Right, let's give you full screen.
So what I'm up to, changing his own camera, is this hasn't been touched since we were last on the bench last Friday. So yeah, decals are in place. In fact, it has, because I found 6 little sort of hook stencil decals that I had lost previously. They were sitting in the box. I just didn't see them, so they're now on. The tail and the underside of the horizontal stab and all that sort of stuff like that. Now, last week I put on the nose gear. Had a bit of trouble with that, but it's super glued in place and it's solid. It's not going anywhere. I did put on the main oleos and struts and all that stuff like that. And was not happy. They were gluing very crooked. So I've broken them off in 2 different points to build them up separately. I had done this. So there's 2 parts there. You've got the main strut and I guess you'd call it a diagonal brace. Basically in the instructions, stick them together and then stick them in the kit. And what I found is, it's quite a vague fit. So obviously when I put them on, the wheels are absolutely skew. So broke them off, give it another go.
Cool.
And that's what I'm about to do, is get out, the black flexi VA, get it all over the white stuff and have to repaint it later, and we'll give that a burl.
Cool.
Give it a crack.
Nice. That's what you need, mate.
Yeah, so I'll just continue with that while you talk about what you're up to.
Okay, Peggy. All right, me. Oh, good Lord. Don't you just love it when you get pop-ups in front of what you're doing? So, this is what I'm doing. Oh, give me a sec. Steve said, good odds, John.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
So, I am just doing this decal, getting it all lined up. What I've had to do is steal decals from 4 or 5 other models so I can get the right numbers in. And it's just getting them all lined up. So, yeah, just let me do this one, and I can go through what else I've got done. Okay, let's just get rid of that lot. So I have done that. It's not glossy anymore, but there's a bit of a respray need doing.
Yeah.
Same on that side. Not glossy, got a bit of a respray. And as those who've been out to Germany will know, you've got the Rettung and the Rescue. So they've been done as well. But Robert's reply is done. So I'll give these a sort of satin finish. So yeah, I am going around doing all the decals on this one. So that's going to be fun and thrilling video for you to watch.
Absolutely. So I did count up how many decals there were on this kit, certainly the scheme that I've gone for. 227 of them.
Just a couple then.
Just a couple, you know, it's quite a small aircraft kit. So, well, it's a big aircraft, but you know what I mean. It's 72nd. So, yeah, lots of squinting through magnifiers for me. Here we are. So while their struts are off, I'll take the opportunity to paint the oleos and the brake lines. I've been preparing for this today. I was listening to a Dan Snow history hit podcast about the Dam Busters, a two-part one.
All right.
And I'm back to being in awe of what those men achieved. It's insane. Ow. These are plastic bottles. I can shake them with confidence.
Yay.
Right.
There we go. So as you can see, on that side, that one is shiny. Here comes it. Let me just turn this light on, hopefully. There you go. You can see it's shiny. So what you do, 1000 grit. And there you go. There's the shininess knocked off.
See, I would have rubbed through the horizontal stab by now and halfway to China.
Right, next thing to do is the bloody wing ones.
Right. Oh, it's the wrong thinners. That'll do. I've taken off the paint off the paint stem.
Oh, bloody hell, mate.
That's a little bit strong. Let's go back to, well, it's done now.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Dominique Cuckoo is in. Good morning, he says. Good morning, Dominique. Hope you're well.
Dominique. All right. Let's go on with it.
All right, quick slurp of tea. Oh, before anybody says anything, and yes, I've just seen your message, John. I do know that I have got number 10 as the banner. That's because, as I explained to you before the show, Mavavi have been playing Silly Sod. So, yeah, that's why. And guess what I've gone and done?
What's that?
Mislaid all the bloody thingy bits. So, right, let's just do ZA446. Get that sorted.
Yeah. You need the thingy bits. Right, is this going to go in? Came out, so it should go back in, eh?
Allegedly, maybe Mike could do. So what are you bunch of reprobates working on? Let me know in the comments. Another comment from Dominic. Yes, everything is fine here. Are you looking forward to the 48 hours yet? I have everything ready. And Steve says he's editing. And he says, hi, Dominic. When is it again, Dom? Monique? Shouldn't call you Dom, sorry. I can't remember.
Yeah, Miranda was going to invite me to join, but I guess I haven't been.
It's because she doesn't love you anymore.
I get that. Oh, one of the things I won with this prize thing on the weekend, Steph, was a $75 voucher for my local hobby store. In fact, they paid for the number 1 and 2, first and second prizes.
All right,
wonderful.
Cool.
So I have a $75 Australian voucher, and I went down there today and just thought, no, I'm going to have to come back when I have more time because it's going to take a bit of time to work out exactly what I want. Because what I do want is uncharacteristic for me, out of my, I wouldn't say comfort zone, but it's not my usual sort of thing, and it's calling out to me. But I think I'd be better served getting another thing, another 2 things.
And that is what?
Well, the main choice, one's calling out saying, "Oh no, this is really good. Come open the box and touch all plastic. Feel that. That's really good." Is a mini art 1/35 scale London omnibus from 1919.
Oh yeah.
Lots of parts in that one. So I was looking at that, just saying, "Oh, that's absolutely delicious." Where am I going to put a double-decker bus?
I could give you some suggestions, but you won't like them.
The next one was, it's not in stock. but I can just leave the cache aside and wait for HK's 148 scale B25J, the glass nose one, to come back in stock and get it.
Oh, very nice.
But then I'm thinking, I could do with, I love the Caterham Super 7s and the Lotus Super 7s.
Mm-hmm.
The Tamiya one of those, there's only one there. And I've never done that. And I think I'd like to do that. And maybe a 72nd scale Tomcat as well. I don't know. Choices.
Interesting choices.
We'll see. Yeah, so I think I'm having a battle. Well, it's not, but yeah. The only thing that doesn't the undercarriage on this can be a bit finicky, I think. So just getting the struts straight enough is a bit of a struggle at the moment. Like, it'll be okay because it's super glue. It's not going to go too far. But obviously, yeah. I don't think there's any strength in it.
Right.
Let's find out. Come on. Okay. All right. So they're a lot straighter than what they were. You can see the axles are actually in line now. They were in about 30 odd degrees or so before. Actually, they've still got toe in. What I have to do at this stage, I'm quite doubtful I'll take any weight at all. We'll see. So I'll leave that there.
Mm-hmm.
And might as well put some weapons on pylons, maybe.
Why not?
Let's see. I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. So. Do.
Right. There's those done. So I'm going to leave those all to dry. I'm going to do a little bit of spraying.
Sure.
Okay, got some comments. So where are we? Dominic is saying hi to Steve. 27th, 28th, and 29th of October. I'll have to check my calendar. I think I'm busy that weekend. Steve says 148th Tamiya F14 is a great kit.
Oh,
Dominic, question: does the instructions also state how much weight you should put in the nose?
I don't believe it does. Does it? What do you do?
50 grams.
Don't forget to add the nose weight. Go figure. Revell.
Mark Broadwith says, "Boo! Hello, Mark. Hope you're well."
Yeah. So Revell instructions say 10 grams.
Oh, 10 grams is it? Okay.
At the bottom there. But the Eduard ones just have a rabbit saying add a nose weight. Doesn't say how much.
Got it. Right, so I found the colour I need. Pale burnt metal.
Oh,
For this sort of yellowy colour
right. Pale burnt metal.
for this. So let's get some tape. Just tape.
Very tired. Exhaust manifold. Steel. Oh no, they're washers.
Too thick. I need something thinner. Movable. Nope, too thick. I bloody hate this. Ah, there's a little tinker.
Got it?
Yep, got the bit I need. Yeah, it's a bit more flexible than the rest.
Ah.
Oh, really? One little bit of tape on, and that's it. Everything comes off.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Part 66, apparently. The downlock struts. 66 here. Sure I hadn't painted them. Can't be on that.
See how much this brings off. You growling at me?
Hey, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm just going, because I can't see my downlock struts.
Uh-oh.
Probably in the washing machine with the Allen key.
Right, they've just been cleaned with isopropyl alcohol. Let them dry.
Okay.
I'm not going to need much of that stuff. So yes, we have riveting video here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I found them, but they are so much smaller than they look in the instructions. 69 of the door struts.
Yep, they're dry.
What are they?
Pale burnt metal over silver. Ooh, way too much in there. Pilchard.
Three, 66, 69. Bloody hell. Clearly I've cut these off sometime in the past. I have no idea where they are.
Oh, good Lord.
You saw it live, folks.
I tell you what, I am seriously considering binning all my acrylics.
Yeah, just don't like the results. It's more
Oh, no,
trouble than what they're worth.
The results are good. The results are good. It's the cleanup.
Ah.
Yeah. I've just used Alclads. Yeah. And all I'm going to do is run a bit of thinner through it, and that's it clean. I can move on to the next Alclad or lacquer or whatever I want to do. That's it, job done. But with acrylics, it's like, clean me out completely. I need to be cleaned. It's like and you spend half an hour cleaning your brush, as in airbrush.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you go from lacquer to acrylic, you need to give it just as much of a clean as well. Okay, that's Manky. That can go. I'll give that a claim. Okay, got another comment. Alan van der Bosch. Is that Alan van der Bosch or Van den Bosch? Hello, Alan. No, it's bloody hell, Steph. Learn to read. Hello, Elaine. How are you? Hello from Canada. Hello, Canada. We're global. Whoop, whoop.
Very good. Elaine, French. Vanden, Dutch. Bosch, German.
Van den Bosch would be Dutch because it's Van den. German, I believe, would be Von.
Well, you're most welcome, Elaine.
We've got Dominique in here, so Dominique. No, why can't Elaine tell us? He can tell us himself what it's from. Where are you originally from, Elaine? God, the controversy some people's names cause. It's all right. Some of you may or may not know, my full name is Stefan Keatley, spelled Stefan, Stefan, and then Keatley spelled Keighthley. And the names I get called. I was in hospital once. I was in A&E. They go. He says he's German.
Very good. Belgian.
Belgium. And the nurse came out and called, "Hello, can I have Stephen Knightley?" So I sat there, and Lisa digs me in the ribs and goes, "That's you." I said, "No, it's not. She's asking for Stephen Knightley." And she came out again. "Is Stephen Knightley here?" Again, Lisa digs me in the ribs. "That's you." I went, "No, she needs to get my name right." And then third and final, she said, "This is the final time. Is Stephen Knightley here?" I said, "I don't know. It could be me. What's your name?" "Stefan Keatley." That's what I said. No, you didn't. You said Stephen Knightley. Well, just hurry up and get in. Fuck's sake.
Yes.
How would she feel if somebody butchered her name? So what are you working on at the moment, Elaine? Oh, quick one for Mark. How's my Wendy coming on?
Ooh.
That's me being a cheeky. Now I've got to respray this lot with a proper red.
I'm going to have to, I have no choice. I cannot see these parts. I'm going to have to look through the other boxing.
Oh, good Lord. Well,
Fortunately,
just
I have
Robert.
2 of them. Yeah. See how we go. It's probably in here, you know. Right.
Oh, got Elaine giggling away. Found him?
Yeah. Not the ones I probably cut up and painted, but there is another pair in the other boxing. But
there you go. Sorted.
Is it though? I'm still going to be short when I build this one.
Take them off, use them to copy, and scratch build a couple.
Yeah, literally they're struts, so you know they're.
Yeah, they're not exactly big bits, are they?
They are not. What am I trying to work out?
Oops, I'm gonna have to send my brush back to H&S because it's dechroming inside the cup.
Oh no.
Yep. You don't pay 180 quid for something to last for about a year.
Was it looking like mine?
Is yours H&S?
Mine's a water.
This is Harden Steinbeck. Evolution CR Plus.
All right, so it's definitely part 80, 69, those two, which means, yeah, the other ones that look like I hadn't ever seen them before, they're still on here for the other kit, but I shall use them. Bugger. Shit, 66. Righto. So these diagonal struts, obviously, these are the down locks. They're, let's say a 40-degree odd angle from the wheel well to the strut, which is vertical, right? So these are like an over-center lock, and they have a down lock micro in the middle, I would imagine, if they're like any other plane I've sort of played with. What I've learned is the F-35 has them, or the A model, at least. And they have a grease nipple right in the middle there at the hinge point. You cannot get to it with any tools. And I was checking, and our guys, during a lube, or after we washed the aircraft, like, clear water rinse and everything else, I was checking that, make sure that, what were the guys doing to lubricate it with a, bring it to anyone's attention. And what they're saying is like, no, too hard, just leave it. And I'm just thinking, well, this works. You know, like every single time they retract, extend, these get worked. So they're gonna have problems. But you didn't hear that on YouTube.
Hear
I
what?
don't care anymore, do I? Don't have to give a shit anymore about any of that.
Of course you don't. But bear in mind, you have signed Official Secrets Act.
Nothing secret about nipples.
Elaine says, I was planning to start a 1/48th Revell Tornado. Don't! Do the 1/48th Italeri. The Revell Tonka you will find at that scale, just as this is here, there's absolutely no detail there at all. Because it's going to be on a board with lots of different bits of things, I just haven't been bothered to rescribe it. I just looked at it and went, nah, you're all right. Can't be bothered.
Okay. So before I put these struts on, I'm going to check whether this is going to be a tail setter or not. Here we go.
2, 3, 4.
Hooray.
Right, give me a sec. Another comment. He also goes on to say, maybe not the easiest kit, but I will give it a try. How was the 172nd build? Crap. It's Revell. It's a horrible, horrible kit to build in this scale.
One? This one, you're saying?
Yeah. It's a horrible kit to build. It's one of the worst tornado kits I've ever built.
Right. Well, it's a second tornado kit I've built. I don't remember the first. It was a Husqvarna. Obviously, I didn't have any troubles with it because I was a teenager. And I could reach those grease nipples. But here, I've built far worse kits. I've got to say I'm enjoying it. It's challenging though because there's so many parts. You know, ordnance alone, there's a whole heap here. Well, I have a lot of things to go on it eventually. It's a complicated aircraft.
It is a complex aircraft. But it doesn't help when Revell make it really just a nightmare to put together. Absolute nightmare. But go for it. You may enjoy it, Alain.
Yeah. We've taken months to build it, but that's us more than the kit.
Oh, yeah. Plus, I got married and shit like that in between and all sorts.
Oh, life is good though, isn't it, Steph? I'm not complaining. Yeah.
No, but I moan a bit.
Oh, man, I moan about nipples. Right, carrying on.
Yeah, I don't know whether you can see this, but that's right in the end there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the build-up. You see the red?
Yeah.
That's the build-up for the acrylic. You don't get that with lacquers.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get tip dry with lacquers. There you go. Look at that picking thing. Look how red that is.
You are, that's red.
Yeah. One of the reasons I hate acrylics. But hey, beggars can't be choosers.
They do have they have a great color range, but that's pretty much what I could say about them.
Yeah, they do. They have a great color range. I won't touch MIG acrylics because you have to buy their acrylic thinners. Okay. Because if you don't, it's like with my homebrew thinners, the paint separates. And it's really frustrating that it's just one way. Sorry, I'll rephrase it. It's another way of them getting hold of our money.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see glue. I make my own glue. Yeah. And then what I do is I colour it. So pink glue. And that's just normal ink. Winsor & Newton red ink. You can make black glue, green glue, leave it clear glue.
Yeah.
And it's I just really get frustrated and annoyed with them because they just, you feel like you're being ripped off.
My local store doesn't stock MIG. They've got pretty much all the other brands, so I can't talk
Yeah.
about MIG.
But I get they have R&D and stuff like that. They've got to pay for that, the glass bottles. But £6 for a 40ml bottle of glue. Extra thin. I can make 2 litres of the bloody stuff for £20. Yeah. 50% acetone, 50% butyl acetate. That is it. That's all you need.
Butyl acetate.
Yeah. Well, his proper name is N-butyl acetate.
What's the N for, do you know?
Not a clue. So I got some
Not a
more
clue, butyl acetate. What a weird name.
comments. Give me a sec. Dominic says, what brand of paint do you use, Steph? I've got Vallejo Model Color, I've got Vallejo Air, I've got Alclad, I've got Life Color, I've got Tamiya, I've got Citadel, I've got Revell, I've got a couple of Tamiya lacquers. But yeah, I'm looking to move over to lacquers slowly but surely. Probably Tamiya, because Meg have gone and bought out Alclad. So Alclad are technically no more.
Oh, so what happened? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you know the new MIG stuff that's acrylic? Yeah, they bought out Alclad and changed the name.
There you go. Bloody hell. This is, yeah. Yeah, so you can see the diagonal braces on mine, if you can see them there. They're grey because they were in the other boxing. But I don't believe any of this will have the strength to hold this up. Let's see how
it does.
It turns out. It does?
Yep.
What I had done, I heard a crack a couple of weeks ago. And what I have is this interior, the 2 walls of the main wheel well there are in place. But this one had come adrift along the fuselage line there. So I have a big crack. You can probably see it down there.
Mm-hmm.
All the way along there. So if I push down on that, the whole thing sort of bounces and stuff. I just need to be gentle because once that falls in, I will never be able to get it back out again.
No.
So I'll just be very gentle, Mabel. Well, that's a passing reference to an Aussie classic movie that no one's ever seen called The Pirate Movie.
Nope.
It's hilarious. It's basically a piss take in the 80s of Gilbert and Sullivan's Pirates of Penzance.
All right. Okay. Cool. Right. Dominic says, I mix AK Real Color, Tamiya, and Mr. Hobby with X20 thinner. I never suffer from tip dry again.
Nice.
It's cool.
All right. What's the next you hinted?
Right, I'm going to try a bit of freehand.
Quite hilarious, really. I mean, I'm just saying, Eduard giving you resin wheels for a kit of their own boxing, and they don't fit. I'll get them on eventually. Drill out the hole a bit later on. I'll get these the main gear doors on first. This is like neurosurgery.
What's up with you?
I'm trying to decide which ones. So these are the plastic wheels that come in the kit, and the difference between them and that is significant, I guess. The difference between the resin ones, the painted ones, and the plastic ones are significant. Certainly on the inside face, the brake pucks.
Oh yeah.
Christ. I've got my view, the worst part of this kit are the clear parts. Not necessarily the windscreen canopy, but the amount of flash that's on everything else. It's hard to see what is going on. $62. Paul's and my airline tickets for the Telford trip arrived in the mail the other day.
Woohoo! When do you fly?
4th of November.
All right, cool. So not much longer to go then.
No.
So it's just you and Paul, yeah?
That's right, yeah. Hello, wife. Hello, partner. Would you like to come to Telford with us and see a model show? It was a resounding fuck no.
Right, Steve's office is TTFN. Catch you guys later. Yep, take care, mate. Speak to you soon.
Cheers, Steve. It's going to be awesome. We're going to go pretty much, most places. We're not going to get much further north than, I think, Telford itself, really.
Yeah.
Most of where we go will be south coast and pottering along and then up through Oxford.
Okay.
And, Malcolm has invited us to Models for Heroes headquarters, which is very nice.
Oh, cool. When's that?
To look at the dates, I believe 9th.
Because you're not coming near me, are you?
Unfortunately, not. It's where, yeah.
I know. Don't worry. I know I'm not appreciated.
Well, you're gonna be, you're the one that's emigrating.
I am going on my honeymoon. I have had organised for over a year. So don't come that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. We can't go on a honeymoon because I've decided I'm going to Telford to meet Mr. Bloody Marley.
Yeah, because it's all about me, apparently, and nothing to do with your happiness. And
No.
Look, I would avoid me too, don't get me wrong.
The thing is, you've got to live with you.
It's why the partners are staying behind.
No comment.
I've had a really good weekend with my darling wife. Went to lunch today, had a bloody good burger and a beer. She had a cider.
Is that it? Just
Really
a cider? She didn't have a burger at all or anything? Just a cider?
Oh, no, she had a burger.
Oh, you didn't say. You just said she had a cider.
No, we had the same burger, just one each. We didn't share. We're married. We're not romantic. Oh, delicious. And then we went out to Nelson Bay, which is named after, Horatio. It's our local sort of marina and stuff at the end of a. Yeah. Well, it's a really lovely looking place. Very clear water. It's watching the fish.
Nice.
Mullet and all sorts of stuff in there. It's really cool.
The fish or the haircut?
Well, I haven't seen any mullets out there today. It's generally, an older sort of clientele. People go there to retire.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It really is paradise out this way. Yeah, that's why we live here, because we love it.
Yeah, the child is going out there in March for 6 weeks.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. Can't tell you where they're going. They're going out there for 6 weeks. I said to them, why the hell not? You've got the chance. Go do it.
Yeah, do it. Bloody hell, this is tricky. Very small taxi light.
Right, I've come to a slight impasse because I got to let lots of things dry.
Mm-hmm. The hell? Okay.
You're right there.
I should buy myself one of those, those stands for aircraft modelling and stuff. How you see on the YouTubes and such forth.
Mm-hmm.
Should get me one of them. Because I improvise with, bottles every time, and you'd think I'm at the bench often enough that it would be an investment. Come on. What the hell?
You mean like this?
Yes. Oh, hang on. There's a place at Telford that'll be selling them. EBMA or something like that.
No, this is my homemade one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, Lisa's dad made it for me. It cost about £1.50.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of Australian dollars.
Yep. Oh, give me a sec. I've just got to go mute.
Do
My
that.
dear wife is calling me.
Okay.
Lisa says hello.
Oh, hi, Lise.
I will do that. I'm going to give her a call back in a sec. Right, I'm going to knock it on the head there, John.
All good.
Yep. So what have you got done?
Well, what I've managed to achieve is there's a lot of stuff you can't really see. So, all right. The struts, I was having trouble with aligning them last week, so they're now straight.
Cool.
I've managed to get the doors on. They're pretty much straight as well. So, get that camera angle right. Yeah, you get the idea. I need to do the nose doors. I've done the taxi light on the nose. I'll drop once. Yeah, these are glued now, so I can do the taxi lights on the doors next. What remains is drill out the wheels slightly, or just burr them out really. Attach the tires and the wheels, and then external stores, matte coat, weather. So I'm starting to come up the home stretch. Oh, just knocked that loose. I'll pull that again. But yeah, mainly working on the underwears.
Yep. Right, I need to catch up then. So I'll probably be working on it during the week just to catch up. Nice. Looking really good, mate. So me, today I have painted the thrust reverse buckets. I've painted those pale burnt up metal, which is what they are, and then once I put a bit of dark wash on it, they should look good. The same for the panel there, and I've cleaned up all the red on there. Got 446 in there, got 446 on the bottom there, 446 on there. That's been cleaned up. Once I get a bit of weathering on there, that will blend all those in, get a coat on there and flatten those in. So yeah, that's where I am. So that's what I've been up to.
That's looking really good, Steph.
Thank you, mate. I just need to catch up with you because I am so far behind. Got lots to do. So, thank you very much for taking the time to sit and watch us and listen to us. Really appreciate it. You take care, John. I will see you tomorrow on the Models Heroes. And fingers crossed, Black Friday.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I'm available. Yes.
Excellent. So I shall make myself available. So remember, folks, stay safe, keep modeling, and we will see you later. No outro, I'm afraid. So it's just straight.
What if I just sing it? Ba, 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 ba.